Stop scrolling! In the next 5 years, the biggest transfer of wealth in American history is going to happen. Not through the stock market, not through real estate, not through crypto. Something bigger is coming. Through artificial intelligence. And here's the brutal truth. Most people watching this video are going to miss it. They're going to wake up in 2030 and wonder, why didn't I see it coming? But not you, because you clicked on this video, and that tells me something about you. You're the type of person who pays attention, who prepares, who acts. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to break down exactly, and I mean exactly, how AI is already creating a new wave of millionaires in America right now. Who they are, what they're doing differently, and the step-by-step blueprint you can follow to become one of them. Don't skip ahead. Every part of this matters. Let's get into it.
Let me give you some numbers that are going to hit different. PwC estimates that AI will add $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. $15.7 trillion. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than the current GDP of China. That's bigger than the entire U.S. economy in 2005. Now, here's the question nobody's asking at the dinner table. Who gets that money? History has a pattern. Every single time a major technology revolution happened, the Industrial Revolution, the railroad boom, the internet, a small group of early movers captured the majority of the wealth. And then 10 years later, everybody else called them lucky. They weren't lucky. They were early. John D. Rockefeller wasn't lucky. He moved first on oil. Jeff Bezos wasn't lucky. He moved first on e-commerce. The people who bought Apple stock in 2003, who bought Amazon in 2010, who invested in Nvidia before AI took off, they weren't lucky. We are right now, in May 2026, at the same moment those people were in. This is the window, and I need you to understand, this window does not stay open forever. I'm not here to hype you up and send you away with nothing. I genuinely believe the next 3 to 5 years are going to be the most important financial years of your life if you understand what's happening and you move. So let's talk about the 3 ways AI is minting millionaires right now.
Path number 1, building a business powered by AI. And I don't mean starting an AI company. I mean taking a boring, normal business and turbocharging it with AI tools to do 10x the work with a fraction of the cost. Let me give you a real example. There's a guy, 26 years old, lives in Austin, Texas, who runs a content marketing agency. A year ago, he had 3 clients and charged $2,000 a month each. That's $6,000 a month. Today, he has 27 clients. He charges $3,500 a month each. That's over $94,000 a month. And he has 2 employees. How? He replaced his entire production team with AI. He uses AI to write first drafts, AI to create social media content, AI to analyze what's working, AI to do the research. He went from delivering results slowly to delivering results fast, and that let him scale clients without scaling his payroll. This is happening in every industry. Marketing agencies, law firms, accounting offices, real estate, coaching businesses, construction companies. AI doesn't replace your business. It replaces your costs. The formula is simple. Lower your cost of delivery plus increase your capacity equals explosive profit margins. And here's what makes this achievable for you right now. The tools are accessible. ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, 11 Labs, Make.com, Zapier. You don't need to code. You don't need a computer science degree. You need to learn the tools and apply them to a real problem people pay for. If you already have a skill, writing, design, sales, consulting, teaching, you now have a superpower. AI is the multiplier on top of what you already know. Okay, now we move on to path number 2, investing in the AI infrastructure. Path number 2 is investing, but not the way most people think about it. Most people hear invest in AI and they think buy Nvidia, buy Microsoft, done. And look, those aren't bad moves. Nvidia's stock went from $14 in 2019 to over $900 by 2024. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, they're all printing money from AI infrastructure. But here's what most people miss. The real infrastructure play isn't just the big tech companies. It's the picks and shovels of the AI gold rush. Think about what AI needs to run. It needs computing power. That's data centers, chips, GPUs.
It needs energy, massive amounts of electricity. It needs storage. It needs bandwidth. It needs the human talent to build it. Energy plus data centers plus semiconductors equals the picks and shovels of AI. Data center REITs, energy companies powering server farms, semiconductor companies beyond NVIDIA, cybersecurity companies protecting AI systems. These are areas where informed investors are quietly building enormous positions. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say here is financial advice. Always do your own research. But the principle is this: when there's a gold rush, sell shovels. The people who got rich in the California gold rush of 1849, it wasn't mostly the miners. It was Levi Strauss, who sold jeans. It was the merchants selling food, tools, and supplies. Who sells the shovels of the AI gold rush? Ask yourself that question. Research it. Build a position before the mainstream catches up. And beyond stocks, think about real estate in cities where AI companies are building. Think about skills you can acquire that are worth more in an AI world. Investing isn't just putting money in a brokerage account. It's putting your resources, time, money, attention, where the returns are growing.
Path number 3, and this is the one I'm most excited to talk about, is becoming what I call an AI native expert. Here's what's happening right now. Companies, executives, small business owners, they all know they need to use AI, but they have no idea how. They are drowning in confusion, and they are willing to pay serious money for someone who can show them the way. AI consultants are charging $5,000 to $25,000 for a single workshop. AI automation specialists are getting retainers of $10,000 to $50,000 a month from mid-sized companies. AI content creators on YouTube, LinkedIn, and newsletters are pulling in 6 and 7 figures from sponsorships and courses. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to be the world's top AI expert to get paid for this. You just have to be one step ahead of the people you're serving. There's a woman in Chicago who spent 6 months learning AI tools for real estate. Things like automated property valuations, AI-powered listing descriptions, chatbots for lead generation. She turned that into a consulting practice. In her first year, she crossed $400,000 in revenue. She didn't have a computer science degree. She wasn't some Silicon Valley insider. She was a former real estate agent who decided to go deep on one thing, AI for her industry. Pick an industry you know. Go deep on how AI applies to that industry. Then package that knowledge and sell it as consulting, courses, done-for-you services, or content. That's the path, and it's wide open right now. Okay, so now you know the 3 paths: business building, investing in infrastructure, becoming an AI native expert. But I'd be lying to you if I said everyone who watches this video is going to go build wealth with AI, because most people won't. And I want to talk about why. Because understanding this might be the most important part of this whole video. The number one reason people miss massive wealth-building opportunities is not lack of knowledge. It's not lack of capital. It's not lack of access. It's the fear of being early. There's a very human instinct to wait until something is proven, to wait until everyone else is doing it, to wait until the news is covering it. But by the time everyone knows about it, the opportunity is already gone, or at minimum, it's dramatically smaller than it was. The people who got rich off the internet boom didn't start their companies in 2005. They started in 1998, 1999, 2000, when it was messy and uncertain and unproven. Right now, AI feels the same way. A lot of people are saying, wait, is this just hype? Is this a bubble? I'll wait and see. And that mindset, that wait and see mindset, is exactly what keeps people exactly where they are. Now, I'm not saying throw all your money into some random AI crypto token. I'm saying start learning, start building, start positioning yourself. Even an hour a day dedicated to understanding and applying AI tools is enough to put you years ahead of the average person. The gap between the AI literate and the AI ignorant is going to be the biggest wealth gap of our generation, and it's forming right now. The question you have to ask yourself honestly is, which side of that gap do I want to be on? All right, this is it. This is what you stayed for. Your step-by-step 90-day blueprint to position yourself on the right side of the AI wealth shift.
In the first 30 days, your only job is to build your foundation and pick your lane. Step 1, spend 30 minutes a day getting hands-on with AI tools. Don't just watch videos about them, use them. Use ChatGPT or Claude to write emails, summarize documents, brainstorm business ideas. Use Midjourney or Adobe Firefly to create images. Use Make or Zapier to automate a simple task. Step 2, pick your industry focus. Don't try to be an AI generalist. The money is in niches. Are you a healthcare professional, real estate agent, teacher, marketer, fitness coach? Pick one industry, ideally one you already know, and research how AI is disrupting it. Step 3, identify your path. Go back to the 3 paths I outlined. Which one fits your situation? Do you have a business you can turbocharge? Do you have capital to invest strategically? Do you have expertise you can package and teach? Choose one primary path and commit. In month 2, you stop learning and you start building. If you chose path 1, business building, take one part of your current business or a business idea and build an AI-powered version of it. Can you automate your content creation, your client onboarding, your customer service? Pick one workflow and make it happen. If you chose path 2, investing, spend this month doing deep research, not surface-level Google searches. Go read 10K filings, read analyst reports, listen to earnings calls, understand what you're buying and why. Then start building your position, even with $100 a week if that's what you have. If you chose path 3, the expert economy, create your first piece of content or your first offer. Write a LinkedIn post about AI in your industry. Start a YouTube channel. Build a simple landing page for a consulting offer. Launch a free workshop to test your messaging. Done is better than perfect, always. I know that sounds basic, but you would be shocked how many people plan to start for years and never launch anything. The people building wealth right now, they are moving fast and learning from what happens.
By month 3, you have a foundation. Now you scale it. For business builders, take whatever worked in month 2 and double it. If you automated one workflow, automate 3 more. If you got one new client from your AI-powered service, pitch 10 more. Use AI to help you do your own marketing, outreach, and proposals. For investors, review your thesis. Did the companies you researched perform the way you expected? What did you learn? Adjust your allocation and start thinking about alternative investments. Maybe it's an AI-focused ETF. Maybe it's angel investing in an early-stage AI startup in your network. For AI experts, take your first paying client or your first piece of content that performed well and systematize it. Build a repeatable process. If you did a workshop, turn it into a course. If you consulted for one company, build a case study and pitch the next 10. Your goal isn't to be a millionaire in 90 days. Your goal is to be in the game. Once you're in the game and you're generating even a small amount of income from AI-related activities, you have proof of concept. You have momentum. You have something to scale. Most millionaires aren't built overnight, but they are built on decisions made at a specific moment in time. And that moment for AI is happening right now. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with something real. There's a 34-year-old former teacher in Ohio named Marcus. He spent 20 years in a classroom and loved it, but he couldn't scale his income. Last year, he built an AI-powered tutoring platform. He trained an AI model on his own teaching curriculum and licensed it to 14 school districts. He made $1.2 million in his first year. There's a 28-year-old woman named Priya in Seattle who was a graphic designer making $65,000 a year at an agency. She learned AI image generation tools, built a productized design service using AI, and now runs a $40,000 per month business with 3 virtual assistants. She made more in March of this year than she made in all of 2022. And there's a 52-year-old retired Army veteran in Dallas named Greg who knew nothing about technology 18 months ago. He watched videos just like this one. He chose a niche, AI for logistics and supply chain, studied it obsessively, and now charges $15,000 per engagement as a consultant. He's booked out 4 months in advance. Different backgrounds, different starting points, same result. They took AI seriously before the mainstream caught up, and they're winning. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. AI is going to create millionaires. That is a fact. It's already happening, and the pace is only accelerating. The only question is whether you are going to be one of them. You have everything you need. You have the 3 paths. You have the 90-day blueprint. You have the real stories of people who started exactly where you are.
In 5 years, people are going to look back at 2026 the way we look back at 2009, when Bitcoin was $1, when you could buy Apple stock for $25 split adjusted, when Instagram had 10 employees. The people who act in 2026 are the ones who will have the stories worth telling in 2031. So here's what I need you to do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. 1, like this video so YouTube shows it to more people who need to see it. 2, subscribe and hit the bell, because I'm going to be dropping breakdowns of the exact AI tools, strategies, and investment plays that are creating wealth right now. You don't want to miss a single one. 3, drop in the comments which of the 3 paths are you starting with: business building, investing, or becoming an AI expert. Tell me below. I read every single comment. This is your moment. Don't let it pass. I'll see you in the next one.